Meanwhile, New York Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez defending anti-Israel protesters on college campuses yesterday. President Biden then praised her for doing so. Watch.
It is especially important that we remember the power of young people shaping this country today, of all days, as we once again witness the leadership of those peaceful student-led protests on campuses like Columbia, Yale, Berkeley, and many others.
I learned a long time ago, listen to that lady.
Joining me right now is Marty Dolan. He is a Democrat candidate for New York's 14th congressional district and the primary challenger to unseat AOC. Marty, thanks very much for being here this morning. How's the campaign going?
It's going great. We filed 7,300 signatures with the Board of Elections in a district where if you get maybe 20 to 25,000 votes, you win the primary. So from our perspective, it's great. You have all this news. It's political season. But at the end of the day, New Yorkers can decide their own fate. We can vote in the primary on June 25th and end this nightmare.
Well, I mean, Marty, you are the only challenger who is qualified to run against AOC for Congress. Tell me how you differ from AOC and why you believe you're a better leader to represent New York.
I differ in every possible way. So, long career on Wall Street. I worked my way through college as a bartender, and I started out on Wall Street earning $40 a day, and then worked on some of the most complex problems in the world. So we've got a $34 trillion deficit. You have New York with a 14% marginal income tax rate. And then you have migrants being shipped in by the representative of the district that she's supposed to be protecting. So it's a completely different choice for voters than they've been accustomed to.
So what do you want to do in terms of the immigration situation and all of these illegal migrants coming into New York, overwhelming the system?
I think the best word is to freeze. So that game when you played when you were a kid and you said, everybody freeze. We're making mistakes in a hurry now because it's political season. One side is saying this, one side is saying that. What we need to do is just stop for a while. We need to freeze the situation, figure out what the right policy is. But the right policy should be that we should have legal immigration. My dad was an immigrant from Latin America, so there's no problem with that. But the way it is, it's completely chaotic. And another thing, which is that there's a trail of casualties coming up from Ecuador. There's 500,000 people who make it to Texas. But when you talk about civilian casualties, there's probably 25 to 50,000 civilian casualties that the radicals are responsible for. And nobody speaks about those civilian casualties.
And yet, you just heard President Biden say everything AOC just said, I listened to. I learned a long time ago to listen to that woman.
Well, he's running for president. He has to listen to her, but he has to listen to our voters, too. So we have 7,300 signatures from the Bronx and Queens, and they're going to be speaking pretty loudly on June 25th when it's time to get rolling with Dolan and show the world that the voters of New York can control their own destiny.
Rolling with Dolan. Okay,
yeah.
Well, let me get your take on why you think AOC seems to be the loudest one in the room and why the administration listens to her so carefully. You've got to believe that it's her wing running a big part of this agenda with them jamming through this climate change agenda. That's her priority.
Well, I think that's consistent with what she does, is she picks a national topic that goes across the country and, creates some influence. And if it has a bad influence on her district, it doesn't matter to her. So climate change is a great example where there's a rule now called Local Law 97 that says you have to replace your boiler in your co-op building, even if you put a new one in last year. That doesn't make any sense. I mean, she's basically running to promote her own interest, as with the Amazon decision. She's trying to create a national franchise, and it's completely ignoring her district.
Yeah, and yet I haven't heard a peep out of her about all the crime, the fact that we can't even go to the local CVS drugstore without having to get them to open up the cases right, so that we could buy toothpaste because of all of the crime. What are you going to do about the crime in New York?
We're going to go back to law and order like the next minute after I'm elected, okay? Because you can't have a situation where the toothpaste is locked up and the criminals are running free. When you go through the Bronx, and we can send her a map of the Bronx if she wants, you go through the Bronx and you go through Queens, people are completely fed up with the crime. And she's regularly wrong on everything she says. She's wrong about these protests because they're violent, they're threatening to the people, the students, the Jewish students on Columbia's campus. And it creates an unsafe environment. And so when you let law and order, slip, this is what you see. You let it go a little bit, and the next thing you know, you have complete chaos.
Well, I mean, Marty, why then is she so successful in terms of jamming through her ideas? I mean, if you're in New York, you feel it. You're walking around looking behind you. You're afraid of potential crime. And, of course, all the drugs coming in from the wide open border as well. How did she get so influential then?
I think you have a situation where especially the left-wing media really portrays her as a media darling. So she got 10 minutes of free time on The Late Show. I probably shouldn't say the name on this channel, but we're going to file a complaint with the FCC because that's really unfair during an election period. And people don't get into the district. So we're going to make it really simple for people, which is what matters is what the voters of the 14th district think. So you've got people in Queens, you have people in the Bronx. You have to get out and vote. You can change this, and there's no reason that we have to tolerate what's going on with AOC. By June 25th, she could be a lame duck.
So give us your agenda. What is your most important priorities right now and your agenda for the 14th district?
So the most important thing is to establish a network of constituent service. So, she doesn't have a presence in the Bronx, which is unbelievable. She has a weak presence in Queens. So the first thing is to establish constituent service, where you're in the supermarkets, you're outside the churches, you're letting the people know that their congressman is there and able to help them. And then really the second thing is to get the United States to work together. So our motto as a country for 180 years was e pluribus unum, which means that of many, we are one. And instead what you've got now is you've got the right pulling this way, you have the left pulling that way, you have the high-income people, the low-income people, and we have to work together as a country. So that's my goal in the district, is to work together and try to make things better immediately for the people of New York.
Well, Marty, I got to tell you, okay, congressional representation is important, unification and unifying is important, but you know what I'd like to see, and I live in New York, I want to see help on inflation. I want to see help with the illegal migrants, okay? 10 million people having come in on Joe Biden's watch. These are the priorities I believe that the people care about. What are your plans?
So the first thing we have to do is set a path for lowering the 14% New York City tax rate. So this is the crucial thing for New York, which is you can't be in a country. We have this new technology called working from home, where people can work in South Carolina, people can work in Pennsylvania, they can work wherever they want, and New York's 14% tax rate has got to come down. At the same point, you have to refund the police. I 100% agree with you. You need to have the police budget put back where it was instead of it being cut to pay for immigrant services.
Mm-hmm. And what about the DAs that are allowing people to just come in, get processed, and come back out, and commit more crimes? We speak with John Schell, the head of the NYPD patrol. He's the patrol chief, and he said it's recidivism. That's the biggest issue here. What about that? Can you make a difference there?
Again, zero bail reform has been a complete disaster for New York City. And you look at the congressional representation of Jamal Bowman and AOC, and you look at their clones on the city council, who are basically, they're the reason why this is happening. So the voters have to take a stand. The voters have to turn out on June 25th and vote these people out. And then your representatives can change things.
Marty, let me ask you a question. These protesters that are all over the street, they have the exact same tents. They have the same clothing, the same exact signs. Obviously, somebody is funding these people because they have all the same stuff. These are professional protesters being funded by someone. Who's funding them?
Well, AOC's got $6 million from somewhere. I think if you follow where her money comes from and you look at where the protesters' money comes from, you're probably going to see some common sources. But these are not college students protesting, and they're not poor Palestinian students protesting. Columbia costs $66,000 a year to attend. And so, this is purposeful, and it's meant to weaken America, and it's also terrifying if you're a Jewish student. So we're all in favor of the First Amendment. We're all in favor of freedom of speech. But when it crosses over into violence and hate speech, well, the campuses have to do something about that.
Are you suggesting that AOC is partly funding this?
I'm not suggesting that. I'm saying that there are people on the far left who fund people like AOC. They fund people like Jamal Bowman, and they fund these protests. Okay.
Like George Soros, you mean?
You'll have to ask him.
All right, Marty. Thanks very much. We'll be
Okay.
watching your campaign. Marty Dolan joining us to try to primary and take down AOC. Quick